Hey guys, today's tutorial will be a quick one, and it's super fun to do with any subject and with kids. So to start, just paint loose silhouettes of your subject. It doesn't have to be super accurate and can be as loose or as made up as you want. Our brain naturally likes to fill in the blanks and will recognize whatever you make so you can be loose and playful. Now if you want your washes to be super fun, drop some color in while it's still wet or pick up different colors while you're painting and continue painting with those. As long as the previous paint is still wet, it will blend. You can also get creative. Like in this cat, I'm adding in a different color to where the cat itself has a color change. Make sure not to overdo with the water when putting the initial wash down, and make sure to pick up lots of paint and a little bit of water when dropping in color, if you want it to stay in the same area and not spread too much. Another fun idea is to drop darker paint around the outline of your object. Also, it might be fun to play with negative and positive space. I used a hairdryer to dry everything, and notice how I used a paper towel to lighten the cat's head, because it was pitch black. I just dabbed it to pick up extra paint, and since it was still wet, it made a nice and subtle gradient. Now I'm taking a micron pen, or you could use a colored Sharpie, or whatever else you really want to use, or maybe even a colored pencil, and I'm adding in cute little faces. Notice how simple the lines are. But you can go as crazy as you want, there really are no rules. Now for this cat, I'm using a white gel pen for the second eye, which is really fun to do, or you could have just used masking fluid beforehand. You could also partially outline your drawings or do it very loosely. This could be super fun to do, and there's so many ways of doing it. Or draw on some details or add accessories. Really get creative with the tools you use and how you use them. And now we're done. There's really so much you can do with this technique. Isn't this one so super cute? He's definitely my favorite. He's staring into your soul. Really. This technique is really fun, and you can do it a certain way to get a pattern or a full illustration or whatever you want, but it's great for developing your style and discovering new mixed media techniques. For these cats, I start with a light wash but then drop in tons of darker color and let them be. I just drop them in randomly with the tip of my brush by using a lot of pigment on my brush. And because the colors are darker than the initial wash, it makes a really nice contrast with color and contrast with value. Wet on wet is super fun, and this will give them a fun and ghostly look. The secret is to let the paint do its own thing. Let it mix on the page. If it's mixing too much, you might be using too much water. And if it's not mixing at all, then you're not using enough water. It's really a happy medium, and you have to learn how to get there. I used the white gel pen to add in details and then a Sharpie for claws. Look how fun these turned out, and they were super simple to make. Try this out and make your own kitties with washes, or you can draw anything like this, like plants or houses or people. And tag me on Instagram if you share it there, because I really love seeing your work. That's it for today. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you in the next tutorial or class. If you want me to make a video on a certain subject, leave a comment below and I'll consider it. Have a meowderful day. Meowderful. Meow. It works, right? Meowderful. Meow.